Hi guys, welcome back to Hannah Makes Up. I'm here today in my studio with Hannah from HannahJanes, who has been on my channel before, and I will link the video that we did together. We shot, I think, the Angelina Jolie look, didn't we, from the Oscars this year. So I will pop that below where you can see Hannah in true modelling glory, having her makeup done. But we thought today we've just been on a shoot together today actually, so we thought we might as well make a video out of it and show you what's in our makeup bags, because we thought this way you get to see what a makeup artist has in her makeup bag and what a model has in her makeup bag. So I don't know about yours, but mine's kind of my emergency makeup bag. So I have probably about 17 makeup bags, but this is the one that I have if I'm doing my makeup before a shoot in a taxi or something, or if it's like, I literally used this, didn't I, just to do my makeup just now.
I was quite impressed because mine is huge.
A lot bigger than mine. So keep in mind, this is the emergency makeup bag.
Okay.
And this one is by Trish McEvoy. This is the makeup planner, which I love because I'm massively OCD organised, love anything that creates more organisation in my life. So that's mine. Who's yours by?
Mine is a mess. This is obviously one of the Zoella ones. This is the turquoisey coloured one. I think there's a pink one as well.
Cute.
But I liked it because it's kind of like wipeable.
Yeah.
Because although I like to be organised, this isn't at all, unfortunately. This
But it looks like you can fit a lot in there.
Okay, well, I'm going to start with my base, which is not what I'm wearing now because Harry did my makeup today and I haven't taken it off. I've just changed my lipstick. And this is actually the Chanel Vitalumiere Velvet. I love the Vitalumiere Aqua, but this is more matte, and I have a thing about shine, don't I?
Can I feel it? I need
it's
to.
Lovely.
I love the Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua, the normal one.
Yeah.
I use that. I had that in my kit today, didn't I? But I didn't use it on you today.
No, you didn't.
I can't remember what I did use on you today.
RMK.
Yeah, I used RMK. That's right. Yeah,
which is really nice. Actually.
Which is one of my favourites. That was in one of my top 10 foundations. Actually, it is. It does feel velvety. It has that.
Really
I don't
nice.
use too much, so I don't waste your nice expensive foundation. This is a really new discovery for me. So inside my makeup bag, it's kind of the classic makeup planner layout. You get a little bag that you can take out, which again, I just like the fact I can pop that if it's a night out. You get the little planner thing, which you can get different. I also, this is really, really sad. Ooh. Look,
this is gonna excite me.
I've got the medium size as well.
I want that. That's more
and
my size.
This is how sad I am that I liked it so much I had to buy one in every size. So in mine, the thing that I'll show you first, which is something you can only buy online from Bobbi Brown, but I am absolutely obsessed with, is their face kit. So it's really, really tiny, really, really thin. Have you not seen these?
No.
No. So you get in it the new foundation stick, which is like the skin foundation. You get an under eye brightener and a concealer and the pale yellow powder. So let's not to be showing off, but let's compare size. I've got my concealer, powder, foundation, and corrector.
That's
quite impressive, isn't it?
Okay, what else can I do? This one, also base things. I love powder, don't I, Harry?
Yeah, and I don't think she needs as much powder as Hannah thinks she needs. So we're on the shoot today and she was like,
it.
more.
Yeah, every time she goes, I'm like, more?
Yeah, and I was like, I don't think we need more.
She's the boss though, I just have to like sit up and put up, so. But this is the One Heck of a Blot by Soap & Glory. I love Soap & Glory stuff, and it has a nice, like, decent mirror. As you can see, I've hit pan, I love it. I just find it's not super cakey, and although it's not loose, which is brilliant because it doesn't make a mess everywhere, it's still really fine.
Yeah, I think it's really good for the price point. The next thing I have that I've taken out of my makeup bag is also by Trish McEvoy that comes, you buy these separately to put in the planner. So it's one of those little magnetic things where you get a mirror in it as well, but you can kind of, all the Trish McEvoy products, which are also cruelty free for anyone who's into cruelty free, really, really good. You get, I think most of the products, apart from like mascaras and eyeliners and stuff, all come in kind of pan form. And they're magnetic so you can chop and change. I like this because I like the idea as well of having like a nighttime palette and a daytime and them both being in the same. If you were travelling away for like a few days or something. It's Mahogony is the dark one. I've got Cafe Latte, and then I've got the natural bronzer and a blush called Natural. And that for me is just really easy done.
That's so
and small and thin. That's what I like in my makeup bag.
That's so easy. I've got a million huge things. I need this in my life.
That's good.
It's not good. I've got a giant MAC blusher.
Do you like MAC blushes though?
This is the colour. What colour is this? Buff.
Buff.
I'm really into kind of like the like the 90s look at the moment. I like a bit more of a brown. And also it's nice for autumn as well to put lots of browns, like
nice
little
berries,
nice
berry colours and stuff.
And I love this. This is matte. I like things that matte. I don't like shine or shimmer particularly.
I'm the opposite. I've got like shimmer on my cheeks.
She's got
and
highlighter on and I'm not adding more powder every 5 seconds. This is just a really nice, easy colour that would be suitable for most skin tones, I think.
Yeah, it's lovely. It's really nice.
Really easy, and you can kind of semi-contour with it as well.
I was going to say, if you were really pale, you might be able to.
It's not really sort of, it's a kind of, it does your blusher and bronzer in one kind of thing.
Yeah, I think this is something that surprised you, wasn't it, that was in my makeup bag?
Yeah.
And it might surprise a lot of people. Of all the liquid eyeliners I could have, this isn't my favourite, but it's actually about the size, and I find it's good because I go through a lot of eyeliner in my emergency makeup bag. So the one I actually have in my emergency makeup bag is the Rimmel Exaggerate eyeliner, which is the one that's kind of the dome shape. I've got to be honest, the main reason I bought this was because of the size, and it fitted in my makeup bag. I tried to fit my Paul & Joe one in, I tried to fit in the Tom Ford one in, could not fit them in my makeup bag. And a friend on a shoot, funny enough, a stylist had it on, and I asked her what her eyeliner was because it was really matte when it dried, and it was really intensely black, and she was like, it's just a cheap Rimmel one. And I've got to say, this is pretty good for, okay, you might have to top it up towards like 5 PM, but it's pretty good. It doesn't kind of fall under the eyes. It doesn't go crispy, and I think it does give an intense black finish. So
it looks really black
it's definitely, I've got it on my eyes today, and I definitely think it's one that it's better than some other expensive ones I've tried. So it's in the emergency makeup bag.
I also have an eyeliner. This is also by Rimmel, funnily enough, and this is the Scandalise Waterproof Cold Gel.
I do really like these.
Really nice, and what I really like is that they don't smudge, they don't fall underneath. Obviously this is a pencil one, so you do have to sharpen it, which is slightly annoying.
But it is good.
But it's really good, and I like the fact that you can use it as an eye base even, and you can smudge it out, and then it will set, and then it won't move.
I think what I'm going to show now is probably the more expensive version. I have, again, weirdly that I went quite cheap with my liquid liner, which is the thing I wear most, but when it came to a pencil, I think I have really difficult eyes for gel liner, mascara. I get a lot of that kind of imprint under my eye a lot of the time. And and it's a question again I get asked a lot, and I don't feel I'd found it until recently, is what doesn't fall down, kind of, especially if you're wearing like the top waterline, is the Urban Decay 24/7 Velvet Glide On pencil, which is supposedly, the Rimmel is supposedly the dupe to this, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
And it is, I mean, this is one of the matte ones, but I don't think there's that much difference between this and the main black one, but it's really, really intense. Ooh. I think from that you could even smudge it out as like an eyeshadow. They're really, really creamy. You could use them as like Hannah said, as like a kind of cream base. And they do last. I really, really like them.
I have a couple of brow bits. Oh. Now these are basically the same thing. Everybody who watches me will know, and probably whoever watches you
I use the same
will know.
What colour are you though?
This is medium ash.
Yeah, I'm medium ash.
This is the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I love this. Recently, however, I have discovered
Amen.
This is the exact same pencil basically, but from Soap and Glory. This is the Archery.
It's literally the same packaging with different writing on.
Look at this. Exactly
the lids are the same.
The lids are the same. Everything's the same proportion. It's just got their branding on it, and they both have this spoolie on the end, which is.
I think the spoolie is even the same, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. Let's compare. I'd say that's near enough the same spoolie. So,
and even the colour I think is pretty spot on. Now the only problem with the Soap and Glory one is if you say you have like red hair or something, they don't do as many colours, do they?
That's the only downfall. But maybe if we all keep buying the Soap and Glory, maybe they'll make more colours.
Yes.
We could put that out here that we would love Soap and Glory to make more colours.
I think the Anastasia one is, what is it, $15.50?
I think it's $15.50. And I think it was £8. I think it's £8.
Yeah, which is brilliant.
When I brought mine, it was.
And it's a really good like ashy colour.
And they're off proof too. So what I have on now, which I did used to use a lot actually, was the MAC brows, and this is the colour. I'm pretty sure it's lingering.
That's what I used to use.
Lingering and fling. I think a mahogany. I think there's one called Mahogany or Strut. Strut, or was it Stud? There's a couple by MAC that were really good colours, and again I think these before Anastasia, is it Anastasia brow wiz? What I'm saying the other day, I don't know. Sorry if you're American and we're saying it wrong. But I think before they came out, this was what makeup artists used a lot, and I definitely use these a lot in my kit, and I do really like them. But I think when you compare the colour options, you do get more with the Anastasia brow wiz. So I use this as my everyday go-to makeup bag, and it's a good colour. Lingering is on me.
I have another brow product. This is not such. I've been using this for a while now. Actually, this is a Maybelline.
I haven't tried this.
Brow Drama. This is cool. Okay, it looks scary. I promise you it's not scary.
It does look
It
scary.
has a weird brush. Okay, so I just use the end of it. I don't ever sort of get into the actual, like, the curly bit of it. And you just brush it through your brows. It deposits a little bit of colour, but not a ton of colour. And this colour is really good. This is a medium brown one.
Or
no, not really. And it's really easy if you make a mistake, it sort of almost like brushes out.
Okay, so you can
just keep correcting, but it doesn't put too much colour in, because I find with a lot of coloured brow thingies that it looks horrible, and you end up with lumps everywhere.
And is that medium brown?
Medium brown.
Okay, I haven't tried those, so I might have a little try of that when we finish.
I think it has a lot to do with this brush though.
So the next one in my bag is the Kiko Smart Lip Pencils. Super duper duper cheap, £2.50.
Is that it?
And this is like a really good berry colour, and I often wear this as a lipstick. So you can see it's a really, really nice kind of berry colour. And I find these just really nice as like creamy matte lipsticks. And I love it as a lip liner as well if you're looking for a good berry lip. This one is 710 or 710.
That's the only thing with Kiko, I think.
They do have like on the website it does have names, but on the pencil on here it just has a number. I'm pretty sure there's just a number, But these are amazing, and I've got them in kind of like bright oranges, bright reds, bright pinks. I think I literally brought every colour actually because they were £2.50, and I just thought, again, nice and small size, so they fit in the makeup bag. And I find if you're going to kind of go from a daytime makeup to a nighttime makeup, sometimes just adding a dark lip with a quick lip liner is good and quick.
I wear this every single day. If I'm out casting, I don't have time for eyeshadow, you can just stick this on and put something over it, or just stick this on and blend out. It's perfect. This is Groundwork, which is a sort of a medium brown, but you can kind of...
It's like a greyish brown. I find this looks different on different people sometimes as well.
I find this looks quite warm on me, even though it's not.
It goes cooler on me.
Yeah.
It goes more grey brown.
Weird. Yeah. But I love this. The only thing is you have to make sure you really
otherwise they
do it up. Otherwise they get cracked. They dry out. But apparently if you put these in the microwave...
Really?
Yeah, they sort of warm up again.
I
don't know if that works.
I didn't know that. Health and safety.
Have tried it,
no one will your kitchen.
Don't try it. I have a Chanel lipstick here. This is the Rouge Coco Shine in 67, which is called, I think, Deauville. Is that how you say it?
My French isn't brilliant.
Our
that
French
sounds,
is not good.
That sounds good.
Sorry if you are French.
That's very nice.
It's a really sort of browny nude colour. Let me swatch it on the back of my hand for you.
That's lovely.
And these are the really, obviously, because they're called Shine. Shiny! Which is what we
shine.
Apart from my lips.
Apart from on your lips.
And maybe some glitter on the eyes occasionally. But I just think these are really comfortable to wear. Now, obviously, you're going to have to reapply them.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. But this was just like my treat to myself. It feels nice on my lips. It's nice and sheer, but you can sort of build it up.
Yeah.
And it's just like...
Can you do that without a mirror as well?
Yeah,
is it kind of like
really
a good, easy
throw on, and it looks pretty.
The brushes I have for kind of, let's call applying and blending. Again, it's really hard. I wish MAC would make a mini 217.
They should.
If they would make a mini 217, I'd buy about 20 of them and just have them in like every makeup bag. So as it stands, they don't, or at least I don't think they do. So I have some mini Japanesque brushes. I have one which is number 831, which is kind of like a... It's quite a funny shape, but it's quite good for like blending stubborn eyeshadow. You know, if you get quite like a cream product that might be drying too quickly, it's quite good for that. So I have that one by Japanesque, which I'll hold on my hand so you can kind of see the shape better. Then I have one for kind of applying like a wash of colour, which is by Sigma, and that's the large shader E60, which is just your kind of classic, quite good for a sweep of colour, nice and big. Sometimes I can use that for concealer as well if I'm needing a concealer brush. And then for blending, I have another Sigma one, which is a small tapered blending E45, which is kind of like a little dome soft one, so you can blend underneath as well.
This is the Lancome, what's this, Hypnose Star, which is why it's sparkly. I believe that this is meant to have some kind of sparkle in it.
Oh, is it? Oh, so
but I don't think it does.
Put it on me and then see if you can see it. That's really funny having someone doing my makeup.
This could go horribly wrong.
This could be really funny. Can you see it?
No.
So maybe it's just black.
It's not like too heavy, but it's like it does give you decent lashes, and not like super lengthening, not super volumizing, like a nice like middle ground.
Yeah. No, I like those ones. So, I like Lancome mascaras generally. So one thing I did forget to mention actually, in the little bag that I have that goes in with my little Bobbi Brown face palette, I am obsessed with keeping miniatures. So I have, last two things, a Chanel mascara, which is Diddy.
That's awesome.
It's Le Volume de Chanel, which I'll be honest again, I like it.
I've heard good
but
things.
As a mascara, the effect it gives is great, but I get panderised with it a little bit sometimes.
Ooh,
So I find I have to tidy up still a bit throughout the day. But it is a mascara. It is a lovely mascara. And then the other one I love is, and it's teeny tiny, was the Dr. Lipp Original Nipple Balm
Nipple
for
balm.
lips. Feels funny saying that, doesn't it?
Does,
But it is.
funny.
It's really good, and it's 100% natural. Tiny little tube. This has lasted me quite a long time actually, because a little goes a long way.
Such a handy
And that means
size.
I've got a lip balm with me. Done. But thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you got something from this video, and we'll be doing a video on Hannah's channel as well. I'm sure we'll mention through our social media links when that's out. So I'll leave all Hannah's info for links for her channel and her social media in the description bar below as well. And we will see you soon for more videos, guys. Thanks very much. Bye.
Bye.